What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to Expression Culture here with me, Gareth, Honda Guru. In this episode, we're going to do a rear seat delete of my 2011 Honda CRZ. Let's go. Right, so rear seat delete on the Honda CRZ. Pretty much, as far as I'm aware anyway, everywhere that had the CRZ had rear seats, even though they're completely useless, apart from the States and Canada, I think. Got a Spitfire going over again. Love it. Anyway, back to the car. So, like I said, rear seats, they're pretty much useless on these. They do have I-vtec points on UK models, and again I'm unsure about all the rest of the regions that this car was sold. Do apologise, a little bit windy today, not much I can do about that. I'll try and stay out of it as much as I can. But yes, I'm going to be preparing the car for a rear seat delete, basically at the end of the month, which is a couple of weeks from now. I'm going to be going to Wales, which is a 6-hour round trip for me, to visit JC Clubsport. They already make rear seat delete kits for other cars, but they've yet to make one for the CRZ. So we came to a discussion that I would drive up there and they would use my vehicle as a template, so then they can sell these on their website. And they do sell these worldwide, so if you want one, once this video goes live, hopefully it will be on their website by then. If not, I'm sure you can contact them and order one. A couple of options available. You can get it in like OEM carpet, like plaid leather, the sort of like VW style tartan. If you go on the website, you'll see all of the options. So yeah, I'm going to get the car all prepared now. So I'm going to take all of the rear seats out ready, so it sort of saves time when we get there. I did say to the gentleman that runs the company that I would remove them beforehand. Before I go any further, actually, I'll quickly show you what it's like. I mean, I'm sure if you've got one of these vehicles, you know what it's like anyway. But I always have the rear seats flat down, like laid down position on mine anyway, so pretty much has a rear seat delete, but it's going to be neater. I should think it's going to be a lot lighter as well, because that top half of the rear bench, and if you obviously got an American one or one from Canada, Canadian, that top half divider is going to be really heavy as well, I should think. Really easy process. The carpet on the boot just unclips. I think it's 2 bolts, one each side, for the upper part of the rear seat, and then I think the actual base just pulls off. Unfortunately, I've never actually done one of these. Never actually taken the seats out of one of these, because obviously the fuel pump's under the rear seat on these, but when I was a technician at Honda, when they got to that age, I'd stopped working at Honda by that point. So sorry, just got something on the back of my leg. So yeah, I think that's on the 6th year or 7th year interval, so wasn't sort of around by that point. Coming up to it though. So yeah, this is how I have mine. So I have the seat down flat at the back, but all of this will be removed. This is what I mean about the I-vtec points. So you've got the top tether goes around to those. So this will be removed eventually. I'm going to leave this in for the time being, because otherwise all the sunlight that comes through the rear window is going to be exposed on everything you have underneath here. So yeah, main thing is to take the rear piece out here, upper and lower. I have also, it's not going to be in this video, but it'll be in the future, I'm going to take the seat belts out, because for MOT purposes If you remove the rear seats, you have to remove the rear seat belts as well in the UK. So, but the American and Canadians ones, they have like a little light in here, which fortunately I have a friend called Kev from America, and I think Florida, I think he's from. He's actually managed to source me some. They haven't arrived yet, so I'm looking forward to receiving those. And I highly doubt there's any wiring behind there for the UK models, so then I'll have to wire them into the interior lights in the roof and such. But anyway, yeah, that's how mine currently is. Obviously that would normally fold up and everything and latch into place here and there. But yeah, let's go on it. Right, I got all that out. That rear bench, the bottom piece, what a faff that is. I don't remember any Honda seat being that bad ever. I know they have a similar clip, but that, well, they were really tight. Things got out of hand. Let me show you why. I'm fucking knackered. What's that not doing in the car? Holy moly! Yes, I decided to do it today. So, I've taken the seat belts out, which would normally be here. Obviously, I've already taken out the seat belt buckles. I decided to take out where the seats latch down to here. I also decided to take out the swivel mechanism for the seats here. I can't take out that bar because the sort of rear plastics that sit above this piece here sit on top of that, and obviously that's got to create a even floor for the false floor seat delete, whatever you want to call it. I'm utterly shattered. Oh, and I took the speakers out. I've always had them disconnected, which was a bit of advice I had from someone who's really good with audio. Obviously the way that if you put an aftermarket head unit in these, the way you've got to set up speakers, apparently the best setup you can do for these is to put the subwoofer, if you've got one, factory subwoofer, through the rear channel, and then disconnect those two speakers there, because otherwise it sounds horrible. But yeah, so I've got loads of parts removed, which I suppose is a weight saving. So 2 speakers, these tie down things, swivel brackets, big heavy seat belts, and obviously the buckles. I have driven the car just around the block to make sure that this didn't cause an issue for the SRS system, but it's just what it is a display that shows who's got the seat belts on, and yeah, they seem to sort of earth out when they're disconnected, so it doesn't cause an issue. So, boys and girls, I now got the task of putting this all back together. I will have to take this all out again at some point to do the wiring for the USDM interior light, rear interior lights. You could argue I could do that now, but I think I'm going to need to get power from the roof interior light. So the thought process is that when because I plan to reupholster my headliner for a darker colour, so when I do that, the rear door cars have got to come out anyway, so I'll do it at that point. So, boys and girls, I'm going to finish here. I'm not going to record putting this all back together. You know what they look like. And like I said just before, I should put in this clip, next time you see us, we're going to be on our way to Wales, JC Clubsport. and getting this rear seat delete fitted. Cannot wait. Catch you boys and girls soon. What's up, boys and girls? We've made it here to JC Clubsport. Car's now inside. Bit of a trek down here, but we've made it. I've left the man to really do his work. I don't like disturbing people really when they're working, so we'll get some shots when it's done. Looks good so far though. Really impressed so far. Really nice guy. You know, he was quite willing to sort of show me around. He showed me his sort of cutting machine, and that when he actually makes his templates and that, he scans them into a computer. So one, that keeps them consistent, and two, it means that he doesn't have templates laying around everywhere because it's just stored in a data bank or a hard drive or whatever. Because he was saying that that's what he used to do in his older unit, and he just had templates everywhere. Whereas now he literally loads it off his computer, it cuts it all out for him, and he can get on with doing the rest of it. So he can make much more products quicker, more efficient, and to a much higher standard. So big up to him. He's doing an absolutely fantastic job here. And it's cool that the CRZ is going to be on his website, so you can sell these. Looking at his lovely car, he's obviously a BMW fan. He's got quite a nice BMW here. I know nothing about it. I think it's a 1 Series. That's about all I know. I'm shattered. I've done about 10 hours driving today. Well, not 10 hours driving. It's 10 hours since we left home. So obviously we left at 5 o'clock this morning, headed off to Hereford, which is pretty much on the England-Wales border. I actually thought it was in Wales. Oh well. So anyway, we have had obviously the JC Clubsport false floor fitted, and it is fantastic. Really good quality. Really happy with it. Amazingly, bear in mind there's no sound insulation or anything underneath it. Yes, I understand it's obviously going to be thicker than the sort of cardboard and carpet that you normally get in a car, but the actual sound deadening has actually improved. Like the road noise has been reduced in the boot area, which is fantastic. Do apologise, a bit windy again. Can't do nothing about it. My brakes seem to have suffered quite a bit. This is probably the most brake dust I've seen on my wheels since probably the last track day, actually, to be honest. Yeah, they're a bit grubby. So it's definitely going to need a good clean. Probably do that tomorrow. But anyway, let's have a look at the JC Clubsport floor, but rear seat delete. I'm really happy with it. The guy is lovely. We did stop and because it's kind of in the area. It's still 2 hours from JC Clubsport to Dine Days, but because we kind of had to go past it to come home, because the way the roads are, it's go kind of like Cambridge to Birmingham, then sort of down to Hereford. Nuneaton's just probably another, I don't know, 40 minutes, I think, something like that. So yeah, we went and see Danny, surprised him. He did a little short on it because Danny's going to sell these as well. He does already sell JC Clubsport stuff on his website, so hopefully by the time this goes out, you can either purchase it directly through JC Clubsport or through Diner Days. I'll put links in the description to both of them, I guess. Fantastic people. Obviously we all know Diner Days. Danny's a great guy. Got to meet Uncle Keith actually today for the first time. That was awesome. Kind of felt like we'd, because you watch all the videos and everything, you kind of feel like you already know each other. I think he watches mine, I watch his. Obviously, same with Diner Days. They watch mine, I watch theirs. So it's like just a great big family. But anyway, I could yabber on forever. You know me, I talk far too much. I enjoy it. It is what it is. Let's have a look at the product. So here we go. There's a couple of bits of dirt on it already because we took some fold out camping chairs, a bit grass and stuff. because we didn't know what the seating situation was going to be like. So yeah, there we go. So I'm so grateful that he managed to do it all in one level, because this is obviously 2 pieces here. It's actually 4 pieces, 5 in total actually, because there's a piece on the edge as well to close everything off. Yeah, you know, he's done all around the speakers and everything, so I'm like around here, really happy with that. If you ever need to get underneath here, which obviously you will for service and maintenance, as I explained earlier in the video, he's put like these kind of like number plate screw caps over everything to make it look nice and neat. Yeah, he just basically said undo that one, the top ones, and then you can either take that bit out or remove this bit to get to whatever. The only disadvantage, I forgot to, is my lock and walnut tools under there, so at some point I've got to take this off, and I will take it out and put that somewhere else. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's, you know, it's brilliant. Like, you know, it's wood, and then it's all been wrapped in like an OEM style cloth carpet. Sorry. There are other options, such as like a quilted leather, like a hex leather, like a VW tartan, and like he does bars with like sort of the sort of like race style nets as well. Thinking about getting one of them, you know, just to sort of divide everything, but at the same point I like how clean it is, so I'm really happy with it, as you can probably tell. Wife likes it as well, and it just, yeah, it adds another level of quality to the car, I think. And obviously the rear seats on these are absolutely pointless, so, and these are really affordable, like really affordable. He's constantly doing offers and deals, so get on the website, go on Instagram, you can see them all his pictures. But I'm really happy with it, really happy with it. So thank you, JC Clubsport. So boys and girls, I could go on forever chatting about this, but I'm going to end this here. I hope it's been a little bit helpful to someone. Obviously I had to go to JC Clubsport so he could make the template up so he could start selling these. So I hope this has helped out other CRZ owners or anyone that's interested in this sort of thing, because he may already do one for your car. Ooh, slightly warm. Bye bye.